Welcome back. We're here at Waccamaw School talking with Amber and Todd. Both of them are with CIS. Amber's the success coach here at Waccamaw, and Todd is the communications manager at CIS. And we're here to talk about Rachel's Club, a little bit about this. So tell me about what you're doing here today.
Well, this is the Friends of Rachel Club. It's based off of Rachel Scott, who's the first victim of Columbine. So it's an anti-bullying initiative. It is based off of her journals and her acts of kindness and compassion, and they reflect that type of behavior in their school and in their community. So today they're working on volunteer appreciation flower pots, and that's something that they've been planning, and it's student-driven, student-led. There's team leads. There's the younger students kind of follow the team leads. They come up with their own ideas. They put them together, and they distribute them in the community.
How long has Friends for Rachel Club been here at Waccamaw?
This is the second year that I believe it's been active. This is my second year here. No, I take that back. It's been 3 years because it was here a year before I got here. So this is my second year running it for the Waccamaw family.
So who initiated the club? Who was the first to decide to do that?
That would be a question for Ms. Chestnut because it was before I came in. So when I came in as the success coach, they had a group going, but they didn't have a lot of staff that would have the time, and it just kind of fell into something that I would be able to take up, and I took it up, and they're up and running.
Tell me some of the other activities that you do in the Friends for Rachel Club.
They talk about kindness and compassion. We have an announcement every morning that goes out with links of kindness, and the links of kindness are something that the students write in their classrooms, and when they write them, it's what they're doing good for either their family or the community. So they're reflecting upon their own good deeds and their acts, but we're also announcing those every morning in the announcements so the kids get kind of affirmation and they have that positive reinforcement. And then when they do that, we count them, and by the end of the year, the winning class gets a pizza party. They took over 60 gift bags to Novant Hospital for anybody who might have been ill or sick over the holiday and not able to spend time with family. And they actually provided snacks and food for the staff at Novant as well. So that was one of the bigger projects that they did this year. Last year, they did a fundraiser where they took the proceeds and donated it to the Sheriff's Animal Shelter. And in school, they made Christmas ornaments for all the staff, not just teachers, all the staff, like bus drivers, custodians. They did the valograms, which were just like little things, to give to students, but we opened it up to the family and the community, so the parents got involved. The parents were sending them, grandparents were sending them. It's just a really nice way for them to kind of think outside of themselves and think outside of the box and to promote their own acts of kindness, but also, as they said, as you heard earlier, they say that they're the link in the chain reaction, and it's kind of like a pay it forward concept, but they become aware that they are that link, and we tally those links, and those links are physically put together, and they're sitting in my office right now. So at the end of the school year, we're probably going to have them walk them around so the kids can get a visual element of their,
How
acts.
long do you think the links will be?
I'm not quite sure. Right now I think we're at 810 links, which isn't as much as we had last year, but we have a lot more hands-on activities that we're doing. So they're working as hard as they can. Hopefully we hit the 1,000 mark. Our goal was 2,500, and that's going to be a goal that they're going to keep working at it. But this year, we've got a lot of 4th and 5th graders in the program, where last year I had a lot of 7th and 8th graders. So it's different. The dynamic is based on the skill set of the students, what they want to do and what they want to see. So last year we had a lot of animal lovers in the program, which is one of the reasons why we donated to the sheriffs.
And what's the age group of the children that can participate in the club?
2nd through 8th grade.
Oh, wow.
So it's a
pretty much everybody.
big range.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's open to any students that I work with here at Waccamaw.
And how many children are participating that you have on the books for this year?
Actively right now, we've got between 25 and 30 that attend on a weekly. We had 46 registered.
And Todd, I know this is a partnership between CIS and Brunswick County Schools.
Yes.
Is that right?
The Friends of Rachel Club is a partnership between Brunswick County Schools and CIS. We always work together to try to broaden the students' education horizon, help them learn how to outreach into the community. We have to instill that in them.
And I know your CIS coaches, they all are in all the middle schools, if I'm not mistaken, and they all kind of have their niche thing that they like to do with the kids. And this, it seems to be Amber's kind of passion just from talking with you. Am I right?
I'm naturally creative, and I guess I want to inspire the kids to think outside. Not every student gets everything that they need or they want, and it's an anti-bullying initiative above all things. So teaching them kindness and compassion and getting them to think outside of themselves you might not see it in one visit, you might not see it in two, but the point of Rachel's challenge is to create a long chain of reactions that overall will change the atmosphere and the environment within the school.
And I heard a student say a little bit ago, they want to be the spark that ignites the change. It's amazing. That came from a student. So you can see from the volunteers, the teachers that are involved, it's a great program. They all want to give back and help the kids be successful.
So tell me, I see you have a book here, so there's obviously a manual to help you
Yes.
kind of do
Yes.
the program. So,
So-
do y'all stay pretty consistent, or do you kind of, you said you like to be creative, or do you get a
Well,
little
the
out
Friends of
some-
Rachel curriculum is actually created to be able to adapt to the needs of the school, because no school is, like, our schedules are all different. And the curriculum, it comes in different levels. There's an elementary level, there's a middle school level, and there's a high school level. And Waccamaw is a unique school because we have elementary and middle combination. So technically, I've merged two parts of the program. I've got the KC, which is the Kindness and Compassion Club, paired with the Friends of Rachel Club. The older students who are from the Friends of Rachel part, they kind of act as mentors to the younger students. They still actively participate, but for them it's more about leadership. It's more about kind of, can they take the initiative? Can they inspire those other students? Because they're getting ready to go to high school.
Yeah.
So at that point, you know, it's different when you're teaching elementary kids because they still have the nuance of what kindness is. And a lot of the older kids, sometimes they struggle with that because they themselves are victims of bullying, and they struggle with their homework. And this is kind of like a relief where they can give back. And some of the students that I work with on an individual, on a tier 3 level, like in the Action for Success program that I do at Waccamaw, are put into Friends of Rachel to help boost their confidence, or to boost, their leadership, or to give them something that they feel connected to. And it often can create a behavior change on that side too. So it's got a lot of different elements and components to it.
For people that are watching the show, they're going to be watching it in a few months. Is there any way that the outside community could help you? Is there things that you need?
Yeah, definitely. Right now we have an active participation from a lot of Crow Creek residents and from the South Brunswick Island Rotary. Those are where a lot of the volunteers for the Action for Success here at Waccamaw come from. Right now, I would love to open that up to anybody else who would come to, join the Waccamaw family. It's not just the Friends of Rachel. There's a lot of other programs that I run. I do some behavior initiatives. I do in-school group tutoring. I do after-school tutoring, and there's also peer court that is done once a month. So there's lots of volunteer opportunity at Waccamaw and lots of programs that they could find a good fit with.
I have found Brunswick County has a lot of kind-hearted people that want to volunteer and give back. Sometimes they just have a hard time deciding what they want to get involved in.
And we're not that far out. I think the community thinks that we're like all the way up towards Waccamaw Lake. We're not. We're, it's only about 15 minutes from Charlotte. So
It was
that's,
9 miles down 130.
Yeah.
I timed it coming over here, so I saw that.
And I remember when I was doing a presentation out in the community earlier this year, somebody was like, "Oh, you're like 45 minutes away." And I'm like, "No, we're not." Like, I think that's something that's very important for them. Like, we need volunteers, not just in my programs, but 4th and 5th grade can use, tutors and proctors during testing. Waccamaw could always use a helping hand.
Is there, yes.
In addition to Waccamaw, we have success coaches located all across the county in every middle school, and now Supply Elementary also. So if anybody wants to get involved, and maybe they don't want to come down to Waccamaw, which is a great program, they can plug into other schools. As we said, mentors, tutors, even lunch buddy. You can come out and eat lunch with a kid once a week, even once every 2 weeks. It's fine. Any way you can get involved, we can help you get involved and change a student's life.
Awesome. And we'll plug up the numbers on the screen so people know how to kind of get in touch with you all. I'm sure they probably need to go through CIS to get plugged in.
And that would be something Todd could give you.
All right, so I think you've identified a few students that we could talk to today that kind of get their impression of how they feel about the program and what they get out of it. So let's go talk to the kids. James, who is a 7th grader here at Waccamaw.
Yes.
Is that right? What's your favorite subject?
Math.
Math. All right. And so why are you in the Friends for Rachel Club? What do you like about it?
Just that it's kindness, anti-bullying, and just being part of the chain reaction and spreading kindness.
How do you like spread kindness? What's your favorite way?
It just depends. I can't really have a favorite. So, I like drawing. I like hugs.
Hugs are great. I love hugs too. That's a great way to show kindness. So how long have you been in the program?
I have been in the program for only this year,
This is
actually.
your first year? How did you hear about the club? How did you hear about it?
My stepmom told me, and it's awesome. And it's just awesome.
Yeah, so you've enjoyed it? Awesome. So I want to say thank you, James, for being on the show, and enjoy 7th grade.
Well, thank you.
All right. So I'm here with Faith, and Faith, you're in what grade?
4th grade.
4th grade. What is your favorite subject in 4th grade?
Reading.
Reading. How many books have you read this year? Any ideas?
Close to 20.
20? That's a lot. That's awesome. What's your favorite book?
Probably it's gotta be one of the, I don't know.
That's okay. You like to read a lot of books. That's really good. So you're in the Friends of Rachel Club. So what do you like about the club?
It's like helping other people to understand how it's nice and it's to do nice and not to do mean, and it's showing, and like you'll start a chain reaction and show other people to be like good and stuff
Yeah. What's your favorite way to show kindness?
by helping out with the Friends of Rachel and making other people smile.
Yeah, that's a great way to make people smile. How long have you been in the club?
This is actually my first year because I'm in 4th grade now, and she only takes 4th grade.
Oh, okay.
And
So,
older.
all right. So you just got to be part of it. That's great. What are some of the projects that you've done?
We have made cards for people, and for Christmas we have made plastered flowers. And we also we've made the for the people that volunteer here, we've made the
Work on the, I'm going to put you in charge of
flower pots for them
That's gonna
because
be awesome.
they care about us. And so also we've made a lot of stuff for other people, and we've made plaster hearts for the people that were in the school shooting in Florida.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. What's been your favorite project so far? Do you have a favorite?
Yeah,
Which one?
the plaster hearts.
The plastic hearts. That's really nice. So I'm here with Susan, a mom and a volunteer here at Waccama's Friends of Rachel Club, I'm sorry. So we wanted to kind of get a perspective from you as a parent, how it's affected your child and what, if it's been a positive effect on her, and just being, and plus being a volunteer as well.
Well, as far as my daughter, it's really helped with her confidence and her initiative, getting up and doing things. We do try to teach them anything worth doing is worth doing well. So here for the club, when she got involved, it really helped her come out of her shell, helped her stand on her own and not give in to so much peer pressure. As a volunteer, I am able to be involved with a great group of kids. It's pretty diverse.
Yeah.
And to see them come in and become a team is really wonderful, not only to watch, but be involved in.
Well, I know that CIS, Brunswick County Schools, Waccama School would not be able to do half the things they do without wonderful volunteers like yourself. So,
Well, thank you.
As a parent, I give back as well, and I know how much it's appreciated. And as a person that loves having volunteers help her, thank you so much for doing that.
Well,
And-
thank you.
And it sounds like it's a really great program for the kids. And
It
they seem
is.
to be getting a lot out of it.
It is, and it's growing every year.
That's what I've heard, is that it's gotten bigger and bigger every year. So.
Yes, it has.
Well, thank you so much, Susan.
Thank you.